The name is Paul the Beer, and there's a guy that says if the weather's clear, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do.
I go for Valentine, cause on the morning line, the guy has got him figured at 5'9".
But look at the tax, the way to buy a hat, according to this year, the telegraph. For Paul Revere, all right, I hope this looks alright. Of course, it all depends if it rained last night.
I know it's Valentine, the morning work looks fine, besides the job says brothers are friends of mine.
But he's bringing in boys, against my box noise, that's the great grandfather, and with boys, shows class, shows discussion, shows lessons here.
I go for Valentine, cause on the morning line, the guys and figured out 5'9".
So let's at the test, so we can buy a hat. Can do this here, can
Valentine, I got the horse right here.
Bye, Nathan. See you later.
Resist the devil and he will flee from you. That is what the good book tells us. Hear me, you gamblers, with your dice, your cards, your horses. Just around the corner is our little mission where you are always welcome to seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and we can put his evil ways behind us. Remember, friends, the Save a Soul mission, located on 409 West 49th Street, is open all day and all night. Oh, never mind.
Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder why we're finding all my purse mixed up in the mission dodge.
Yeah, it's too bad that such a doll wastes all her time being good. How does she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah.
Hey, Benny Souster!
Harry the horse, how are you? You know nicely Johnson.
Yeah, how goes it? Nicely, thank you. Now tell me, what about Nathan Detroit? Has he found a place for his dice game yet?
He's not yet found a place.
The heat is on. Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for some action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks?
If you don't mind me asking, where might you have acquired it?
I collected the reward of my father.
Everybody is looking for action. I do hope Nathan finds a place for the game.
Lieutenant Brannigan! Mr. South Street, it's Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York City Police Department.
A pleasure.
Did you guys see Nathan Detroit?
And which Nathan Detroit is that?
I'm talking about the Nathan Detroit who's been running floating dice around. You can tell him from me. I know he's running around trying to find a spot.
Hi, Nathan.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan. And
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Oh, hello, Lieutenant Brannigan. Hope you don't think I was talking about you. There's other lousy Brannigan.
I imagine you're running around trying to find some spot where you can find a dice game.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know, from the fact that you now only have to live off your salary.
Nathan, have you found a place for the game?
I was just over at the Biltmore Garage. Joey says he might let me use the place if I give him $1,000.
1,000 bucks?
In cash.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I could even buy Adelaide a present today.
Is it her birthday?
No. Today is mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary. We've been engaged 14 years.
Nathan, Concentrate on the game. The town's up to here with high players. The Greeks in town.
Randy Bottle Bates.
Straight and slim.
I know. I can make a fortune. But where can I have the game?
The Billboard Garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they now got a lock on the door of the gym at Public School 84.
There's the stock room behind McCloskey's store.
But Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout.
Now they are. The back of the police station is out.
So the Billboard Garage is the spot.
But the 1,000 bucks we ain't got. Why is good old reliable Nathan Detroit? If you're looking for action, he'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating dice game in New York. Where's the action? Where's the game? Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating dice game in New York.
Don't worry, gentlemen. Nathan Detroit's dice game will float again. My boys will let you know where it's at.
Say Nathan, do you want to get down looking for action? He's about minute, having lunch right now.
President Truman.
Scott Masterson.
Sky Masterson. There's the highest player of them all.
Maybe you can borrow the $1,000 from Sky.
Not Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet him 1,000 on something?
You would bet with Sky Masterson?
I ain't afraid. I am perfectly willing to take the risk, providing I can figure out there's a bet in which I have no chance of losing. One time he would take a penicillin and bet a guy, his fever would go to 103.
Did you win?
Lucky stiff. It went to 106. What's this? I usually get strudel. Hey, I got him! Run to the back and ask the chef how many pieces of cheesecake and how many pieces of strudel he sold yesterday.
How much cheesecake? How much strudel?
Well, just do it. Now beat it! Here comes Adelaide. She finds out I'm running the dice game, she'll never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan, dear.
Adelaide, pigeon dog.
You go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. We gotta get back to the hot box.
You still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver Charlie. He's been with us all day. Finally, I says, look, Charlie, I gotta get out of here, get something to eat. And he says, you don't want to eat, you just want to sneak out, meet that cheap bum, Nathan Detroit.
So what did you say to him?
I told him, I said, I'll meet whoever I want. Oh, that reminds me. Happy anniversary, Nathan.
A present for me?
I hope you like it.
A belt.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet and so is jelly, so put this belt around your belly. Aw, that's so sweet. I regret to say that I don't have anything for you.
That's all right. I kind of like when you forget to get me presents. It makes me feel like we're already married.
Don't worry, honey. One of these days I'll be in the money and you'll have more mint than a me.
Nathan, I can do without anything, just as long as you don't start running the dice game
The
again.
dice game, that's what an absurd thought.
Yesterday, Minnie sold 1,500 strudel and 1,200 cheesecake.
More strudel than cheesecake, that's great.
Nathan, what's he talking about?
Oh, nothing, honey. His mother just really likes cheesecake.
I don't understand.
Well, nothing, honey. Hey, I'm expecting a fellow, and I know you're hungry, so...
Nathan Detroit, if I didn't know any better, I'd swear you're trying to get rid of me.
Oh, no, doll, it's not that. I just don't want your sandwiches to get soggy. Besides, the girls are waiting for you. Fellas, would you mind escorting Miss Adelaide back to the hot box? Take her in a taxi.
But it's just 2 blocks away.
Do not let my honey to get windy.
You're just the sweetest man that ever lived.
Who's going to pay for the taxi?
I am, of course.
Oh, Nathan, you old promoter, you.
How are you, Sky? Have a seat. Gonna be in town long?
Nope, flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yep, there's lots of action to be had down there. Want to come with me?
Nah, I got a lot of things to do right around here. Tell me, maybe you can stay for a while. Have a piece of cheesecake or something?
No thanks, I just ate. I think I'll get the latest race results.
But you will admit that Mindy has the greatest cheesecake in the country.
Yes, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Who ain't? And yet some people like Mindy strudel.
Yes, well, last time I checked, this was a free country, and Americans did have the right to freely choose which dessert on a plate like this.
Offhand, which do you think he sells more? The cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I never give it much thought. But if everyone's the way I am, I would say he sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
What?
I'll bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, I thought you always took your cut off the top.
Do we have a bet?
Let me tell you a little story.
Okay.
When I was a young man about to go out into the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. Son, the old guy says, one of these days in your travels, a man will come to you with a brand new deck of cards on which the seal is not yet broken. And he will offer to bet you that the jack of spades can come out of the deck and squirt cider to you. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you're standing there, you're going to wind up with an ear full of cider. Now Nathan, I do not suppose you've been clocking Mindy's cheesecake?
Now, Sky, you don't think that.
However, if you're really looking for some action, I bet you the same $1,000 that you do not know the color of the necktie you have on. Well, do we have a bet?
No bet. Polka dots. Nathan Detroit, the only guy who can lose $1,000 over polka dots.
Nathan, we took the satellite to the hot box. Did you just be there after the show? And don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yes, okay.
Yes, dear. Nathan, that's husband talk if I've ever heard it. You're trapped. And Adelaide, you have the kind of girl that's most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide. Besides, a guy without a doll, well, a doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on all dolls. But figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Any doll.
So, if you think all dolls are the same, how come you ain't got a doll? How come you ain't taking a doll with you into Havana tomorrow?
I like to travel light, but if I was to take a doll van with me, there's a large assortment available.
Not high-class dolls like Adelaide.
Any doll.
Any doll?
Any doll, you name her.
Any doll and I name her? Will you bet on that? Will you bet $1,000 if I name any doll? We'll take her to Havana with you tomorrow.
You gotta bet.
Come with me then.
Follow the golden say no more, say no more, say no more.
I name her.
Her? The mission doll? Daddy, I got cider in my ear! take sinners here?
Indeed we do. Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I'm wandering around this place, trying to get up the courage to come up here.
Here are 2 of our pamphlets. They will give you a great deal of comfort.
Thanks.
And we'll be holding a midnight prayer meeting on Thursday, which I'm sure you will wish to attend.
I'm sure, Miss Sarah.
How do you know my name?
Allow me to introduce myself. Sky Masterson. I hope you don't think I'm getting out of line, but I think it's wonderful to see a pretty doll, nice-looking lady like you, sacrificing yourself for the sake of others.
Here is another pamphlet I think you should read.
Of course, I'm going to need a lot of personal help.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. Maybe we should get dinner or something.
I think not. Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, excuse me, but lying is a sin. Well, I'm a big sinner. If you give me, it's 8 to 5 meals will follow. Why don't you let me help you? This big meeting of yours, I could do it with 1,000 sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make your proposition. I bet you that tomorrow night, there will be 1,000 sinners there.
And was my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me tomorrow night.
Why would you want to have dinner with me?
I'm going to be hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for 1,000 sinners. You don't think it's good to ask anyone in town. I owe you 1,000 sinners. I'll be around at noon to pick you up for dinner.
At noon?
It'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
Havana? Havana, Cuba?
Where else would you want to eat? Howard Johnson's? The plane gets us there in 5 hours and back in the same night. And the food's great.
Please, go away.
Somewhere in the world, there must be a guy who might appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy would be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry. I'll know.
And you'll know at a glance by the 2 pair of pants. You can't joke it like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to hear how the gambler feels about the big red club?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Oh no, when I love, oh no, in my heart, oh no, and I wonder ask, am I right, am I wise, am I smart? But I'll stop and I'll stare at that face in the throng. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my I'll swing in some other time in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
And now, for the grand finale of our Round the World Review, we take you down on the farm with our star, Miss Adelaide, and the hot box farmerette.
I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you, about you, 'cause I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your pretty neck I do. All the heck, how I'll ever tend to wanna keep you in my arms about you, about you, 'cause I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your pretty neck I do. Goodbye now. Hello, Nathan, darling.
Adelaide, hi face. What do you got there?
A book.
A book. You're always reading a book. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Well, Nathan, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me about my colds.
How is your cold?
It's the same. So the doctors asked me how long I'd had it, and I told him a long time. He said to read this book because it might be due to psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Oh, Nathan, everybody has psychology. Psychology tells you why certain girls do certain kinds of things. What do you think I have in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
It's bad luck.
So you see, Nathan, darling, I got the veil. All we need now is a license and blood test.
On what?
Blood test. It's a law.
What a city! First they closed down my dice game, now they want to open up my veins.
Nathan, you're not planning on running the dice game again, are you?
Oh, no. Oh, no. How could you think such a thing? Why do you think I give up the dice game? Because I love you, and I want us to be the happiest married couple there ever was.
Oh. What? Ash is looking for some earrings. It's customary to knock before entering the dressing room of an engaged woman.
You! I'm all data for Society Max and people at me out for one of your dopey dice shooters thing. Honestly, Adelaide, I pity you.
Look at me, Adelaide. I'm down on my knees.
Oh, get up. It reminds me of your dice game.
Oh.
Achoo!
Look, you're getting yourself all upset. Cheer up, honey. You'll be all right. Now let's see that old smile of yours.
I don't believe you anymore.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Achoo! It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just some waiting around for that plain little band to fold. A person can develop a cold. Says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows erotic tendencies. See, no? Oh, no! With chronic organic syndromes, toxic hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, and the nose and throat. In other words, just from wondering whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cough. When they get on the train for Niagara, and they can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air-conditioned, and the moon looks sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop a grip, la post-nasal drip, with the wheezes and the sneezes and a sinus that's really a pip, from a lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old. A person can develop a bad cold.
a look that would have cooled off a moose at mating time.
Great. So we don't take the dog to Havana.
Havana? You could take that dog to New Jersey. Where's Nathan? We have to start lining up the game.
I don't know. Suppose trying to see Adelaide. She's mad at him again.
That Miss Adelaide, she's always taking his mind off of honest work.
Yeah. Too bad a smart businessman like Nathan has to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
That is a shame.
Benny, that is his weakness. But I am told that this is a worldwide weakness. When you see a guy, 4 stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some dog. When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane, as only a man can do for a drink. You meet a gent, paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal. Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money. That the guy's only doing it for some dog. Short. If you bet that he's banking with some dog. When a guy wears tails with a front leaving white, who the heck do you think he's tickling pink on a Saturday night? With a lazy song, takes a good steady job, and he smells from my house in Barbasol. Call it sad, call it clever, I wish he'd be about forever. That the guy's only doing it for some dog, some dog, some dog. The guy's only doing it for some dog. Well, we finally lost him.
I do think you should have paid some attention to him.
Yes, he attended every street meeting this morning. He must be very interested in our work.
Very.
By the way, you spoke beautifully this morning, Sarah.
No, I can't reach these people. I should have never volunteered for this post.
Well, let's go into lunch.
General Cartwright!
Good morning, General.
We didn't know you were coming to town, General.
Sarah, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Won't you come inside? Have some lunch with us?
No, I'm sorry, dear. I don't have time. I have several other calls to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have decided to close this branch of the mission.
Close the mission.
General, please. Someone can do good here, even if I can't.
Sarah, you're the best we've got. If you can't be successful here, no one can.
But we've announced a big meeting for tomorrow night.
But will anyone be here?
Pardon me. I can help it over here.
General, my name is Sky Masterson, former senator.
How do you do?
How do you do? I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I feel that Miss Sarah here is going to be a great help.
I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
$1 will get you to.
What?
General, might I make a suggestion? How about you come to the meeting tonight and see for yourself?
Well, if I thought the mission had a chance.
General, I personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners.
Well, hallelujah.
Well, hallelujah!
Hallelujah.
like your carnations?
What does it mean you got a pink one?
It means someone sweet on you.
Remember, no one will be let to the dice game without they got the red carnations. It's like a password.
Hey, where's the game?
I'll tell you in a minute. Nathan. Is it all set? Can I tell the guys the game's at the Biltmore Garage?
Not yet. The money from Sky ain't come yet.
It's 11 o'clock. They won't stick around much longer.
So sue me.
Nathan, if there's no game tonight, please tell us, and we can seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Now take it easy, Caleb.
Might I introduce you to Big Julie from Chicago?
Hello, Julie. How do you do?
Came here to shoot dice. Let's shoot dice. If there's no dice game tonight, Big Julie's going to be considerably displeased. And Big Julie does not like to be displeased.
Big Julie, I can assure you that when Nathan Detroit plans something, you can count on it.
Well. Look what we got. And yachts, Max, Liver Lips Louie. Looks like all the senior delinquents are here. What's the occasion, gentlemen?
Well,
It's a party.
Really? What kind of party?
Goodbye, girls. See you tomorrow.
It's a bachelor's dinner. Nathan's getting married.
What?
That is correct, Lieutenant. Almost like, it's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
Maybe, I guess.
Nathan, why didn't you tell me?
It was a surprise.
But when I saw you standing here with all these fine gentlemen, I never thought it was a bachelor dinner. I thought it was...
no, it's a bachelor dinner. It is a bachelor dinner, as you can see. Yes, a bachelor dinner.
Just think, after 14 years, I'm finally going to be Mrs. Nathan Detroit. I'm certain that's why.
Tell me, Nathan, when is the happy day?
Why on me?
Well,
Yeah, Nathan, you are throwing this as bachelor. We are bachelor.
Yeah.
Tell him on the wedding day.
Yeah, tell us when
Yeah.
Come on, Nathan.
well, we need time for a license.
I mean, you could alone.
What?
You can drive down to Maryland. They'll marry you right away. They didn't even ask you for a blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
Oh, Nathan, let's do it. Let's elope.
Well, what the heck? All right.
My congratulations to Nathan. I hope there's nothing in her way.
Oh, Nathan, I got so many things to do before we elope. You'll be at the hot box tomorrow night?
I'll be all dressed up in whatever you will in.
Oh, Nathan, I'm so happy.
Nathan, you are indeed a lucky fellow. A most beautiful doll indeed. Do you agree, Miss Julie?
Tell me, how long have you known the doll?
14 years.
14 years, huh? Let's shoot dice.
The money from Sky ain't come yet. I don't know where we're even gonna have the dice game.
Maybe the money isn't coming. Maybe he took the doll to Havana.
He couldn't have. She couldn't have gone with him. I mean, could she?
Keep on going, guys. Just go on. Okay, so what would have happened is that Nathan was supposed to notice that Sarah is missing, and then he was supposed to pass out, but some lines got messed up, so we just dealt with it.
These are delicious. What do you call them?
Dulce de leche. It's Spanish for milkshake.
Dulce de leche. What's in it besides milk?
You know, I'm not sure.
Well, it's delicious.
Would you like another?
I'm sorry. I can't remember when I've been so thirsty. It must be the warm, humid air. Yes, I would love to have another.
Oh, waiter!
Oh, let me. 2 more dulce de leche.
Are you alright?
Am I all right?
Are you all right? How do you feel?
Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're closing at 3. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing from the moment we kissed tonight. That's the way I've just got to behave. Boy, if I were a lamp, I'd light, and if I were a banner, I'd wave. Ask me, how do I feel? Little me with my quiet up 3. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a king, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I'd start popping my spring. Well, if I were a bell, I'd go ding-dong-ding. Ask me, how do I feel from the chemistry lesson I learned? Yeah, chemistry. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a friend, I'd be burning. Ask me how to describe this whole beautiful thing. Well, if I were a bell, I'd go
I think we better hurry. We're going to catch the plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back.
You're no gentleman.
Look, you know how I took you to Atlanta? I made a bet. That's how I met you in the first place. I made a bet.
How else would a girl get to meet a gambler?
I gotta think what's best for you.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary.
Come on.
Thank you for bringing me back. I misbehaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
I feel like a housewife already. Sky, hello.
Hello, Miss Adelaide. How are you?
Oh, fine, Sky. Look, the girls just threw me a kitchen shower.
That's wonderful, Adelaide. You know Miss Sarah.
How do you do? Glad to meet you. You know, Sky, we're eloping tomorrow night right after the hot box, Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Thank you. Gee, I feel like a housewife already.
Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy.
She's in love.
Yeah, I guess so.
What time is it?
I don't know. About 4 o'clock?
I've never been up this late before.
How do you like it?
It's so peaceful and wonderful.
You've been figuring out something I've known for quite a while. Obadiah.
What did you say?
Obadiah Masterson. That's my real name. You're the first person I've ever told you to. I've never been in love before. Now all I want to do is you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score.
But this is love, it's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and down my song was born. So please forgive, it's helpless days I'm in. I've really never been in love. Grandfather, I thought you'd be asleep.
Hello, Sarah, dear. Good morning, Brother Masterson.
Good morning, Brother Abernathy.
I've been out all night, and guess what?
The streets were full of sinners.
Exactly. It was wonderful. Where have you been, Sarah?
I've been to Cuba.
You're even more tired than I am. Oh, Lordy.
It's the cops!
What the heck? What's going on inside the mission? Nathan, what is this?
Bingo! Wait a minute! I'm losing my G's!
It's almost tipped them off. I've seen a lot of strange things in my time. This is the first time I've ever heard of a floating dice game going full blast in a mission.
Dice game?
Sarah, you know I have nothing to do with this, don't you?
I should have never gone with you. It was wrong.
It wasn't wrong. You went to help the mission.
Did I?
Will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
That's not what I mean.
You said it yourself, Sky. It's no good.
Why not? What kind of doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll. Aren't you supposed to be out there?
I guess the movers are on strike or something.
Scott, did you see Miss Adelaide?
Huh?
I bring a message for her from Nathan.
What's the message?
It goes like this. Nathan's aunt in Pittsburgh was suddenly taken ill by...
A rare tropical disease.
Say, that's not bad.
Nicely, where's the game?
The nice game's still going on.
Since last night.
Big Julie, being a large loser, does not wish for the game to terminate just yet.
Where is it?
Are you looking for some action?
No, I want to talk to somebody else. And I made due on a marker, so I kind of want to get that right.
Yeah. Oh, I'll meet you outside.
What about the message?
Oh, Miss Adelaide, Nathan's in Pittsburgh with a rare tropical ant. Goodbye.
What? I don't understand. Sky Nathan has to come here tonight. Well, want me to get married. Is that the dice game again?
You know Nathan tries to surprise you.
She promised to change.
Change. Every time one of you always get a new guy, you will just take him right in for alterations.
What about you men? Why can't you marry people like other people do and live like normal people? Have a home with wallpaper and bookends.
Well, guys like Nathan Detroit and, yeah, Sky Masterson, we don't belong in a life like that. So when dolls get mixed up with guys like us, it's no good. See you in a couple months.
Will you see Nathan before you go?
Maybe.
Tell him I never want to talk to him again. Have him call me here.
Why don't you just get another guy?
Wait till you fall for someone. You'll find out.
Yeah.
In other words, just me sitting alone at a table reserved for two. A person to develop the flu. You can bundle her up in her wallies, and I mean the warmest brand. You can wrap her in coats and sweaters with one of her brain can stand. And she still gets the feeling she's naked from looking at her left hand. A person can develop the flu, the flu. 103.2. So much virus inside that her microscope slide looks like a day at the zoo. From her wanting her memories in writing and a feeling she's getting too old. A person develop a cold. Achoo!
Not so fast, Sarah, not so fast.
I just want to get away from this whole place. To go someplace where
Where the sinners are all respectable and well behaved.
You saw what happened last night. They gambled in our mission.
And soon they'll be praying here. Even a man like Sky Masterson. He came seeking refuge.
He came seeking me. Did you know that?
I knew that the minute he started picking on you. I just didn't know you'd get stuck on him.
The man I love will not be a gambler.
But Sarah, dear, if you love him enough.
Good evening, Miss Sarah. Brother Abernathy. How goes with this wholesale? Tonight's a big meeting, isn't it?
It's supposed to be. The general's coming.
General's a tough doll, eh?
Grandfather, we've got to hurry.
Sarah, you've forgotten something. For being a gambler, I don't forget things like this. You hold my marker for 12 sinners tonight.
Mr. Masterson, last night the mission was filled with your friends. Let us say we're even.
If you don't pay off on that marker, I'll tell the whole town you're a dirty welcher.
Where's the game?
Well, Sky, it's about a 10-minute walk from here.
Which way?
This way.
See, Big Julie, the boys are slightly fatigued from shooting dice all night, namely 24 hours.
I do not care who is tired. I have about 25 G's, so nobody leaves.
Gentlemen, I'm beginning to see the logic of Big Julie. It is not that he is a hard loser, but it is merely that he prefers to win.
I will now grant credit. Give me your dice. I'm going to $2,000. In Detroit, I'm going to roll you Willie or nilly. And if I lose, I give you my marker.
And if I lose,
You will pay him cash.
I want to hear from Big Julie.
You will pay me cash. Put up the.
I just remembered! I'm eloping tonight!
Put up 2,000.
Would it be easier if I just put it right in your pocket?
Put it up. Ha! 11. I win.
That cleans me.
Now I'm going to play with you guys. Oh, here we are.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Whoa. Flesh blood. Some action?
No, I want to talk to some of you guys.
We're not talking. We're shooting dice.
It'll only be a minute. It has to do with Miss Sarah Brown's mission.
Say, who is this guy?
It's the fellow I was telling you. Did that mission go to Havana?
Look, buddy, you're throwing up the action.
You want action? Would you care to make a wager on a small proposition?
What's the proposition?
Am I right-handed or left-handed?
How do you know a thing like that?
I'll give you a clue.
I'll take that. Kindly return this to Mr. Sears Roebuck.
Alright guys, look. Tonight at 409 West 49th Street, they're holding a midnight prayer meeting. And I promised to them that I would deliver them some sinners. When it comes to sinning, you guys are high among the cards.
Look, Sky, I don't want to waste no evening in no hallelujah joint.
It'll only be 1 minute, come on now. Well, I tried. See you around, Nathan.
Sky, about that Havana business. I regret to say that I temporarily do not have the $1,000 to pay you.
Don't worry about it. You won. Here.
But I thought you took her to Havana.
You thought wrong.
Come on, Big Julie, get up. I now have enough dough to roll you. But this time, with my dice.
Nothing doing. With your dice, he can't make a pass to save a soul.
What'd you say?
I said with them dice, he can't make a pass to save a soul.
Well, maybe I can make a pass to save his. And yours. And his and yours and yours. I will make you each a bet of $1,000 against a marker for all your souls. 1,000 cash against your souls.
I got no problem with it. Yeah,
Okay, but money. Okay by me?
How about you, Nathan? $1,000 against your soul?
Me? I don't even know if I got one.
Got one someplace. Give me the dice.
If you win, what happens?
You guys have to come to the mission. And
That seems
if you
very
lose, alright, I get $1,000. Alright.
Let's roll dice. She's got. Hey.
Give me some space. Got a little more to do writing on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very young ladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been much. And yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners. You might refuse to stay. And so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see. How nice a dame you can be. I know the way you've treated other guys you've been with. Luck be a lady with me.
A lady would flirt with strangers. She'd have a heart, she'd have a soul.
A lady would make little snake eyes at me when I bet my life on this roll. So let's keep this party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady.
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 Roll the dice.
No.
Adelaide!
Oh, what a coincidence.
Adelaide, did I manage to explain to you about tonight? I hope you're sore about it.
Please, But it's none of the bogus scene. After all, we are civilized people, and we do not have to conduct ourselves like a slob.
Adelaide, baby, how can you carry on over yourself over one lousy elopement?
It's no use, Nathan. I have succeeded in being able to upset you no more. I've got you completely out of mind. Oh, Nathan.
Adelaide, baby, don't ever do that to me again. Don't worry. We'll have a home, we'll get married. A little white house with a green fence, just like the Whitney colors.
Look, Nathan, we can still make everything all right. It's not even midnight yet. 5 to 12. Let's elope right now.
Okay, Adelaide. No, I can't.
Why not?
I'm gonna be late.
Come on. Nathan, why can't we elope now?
Because, well, I gotta go to a prayer meeting.
This is the biggest lie you've ever told me.
But Adelaide, I promise you it's true.
General, I know what's wrong. I'm wrong. I've failed. I've spoken to these people day after day, but my words haven't reached them. I think you had better...
Welcome, brothers, welcome.
All right, everybody here? Where's Nathan Detroit?
Present.
All right. Miss Sarah, 12 dozen or more assorted sinners, as promised.
Would you gentlemen please sit down?
Sit down, all of you. This is a mission, not Yankee Stadium, so I suggest that you do not self-indulge yourself in any unpleasantness. Since I'm required to depart to Points West tonight, I'm leaving Nathan Detroit, head domo in my place. Anybody who does not conduct themselves according to Hoyle will answer to Sky Masterson personally.
What a remarkable young man.
Now remember that, you guys. Brother Abernathy, your dice.
Gentlemen, we are honored tonight. This meeting will be held by the head of our organization, General Cartwright.
It is wonderful for our mission to be graced by the presence of so many evil-looking sinners. Now, who would like to start the ball rolling by giving testimony?
Benny, give testimony.
I ain't no spool pigeon.
Come, brothers, I know it is difficult, but let one of you give testimony to the sin that is in his heart. Anyone?
Hey, Harry, give testimony.
Oh no!
Harry the horse.
Well, the sky was rolling us against our souls.
I beg your pardon?
Sky Magnuson, he wrote each of us $1,000 against our souls. That's why we're all here.
I don't think I understand.
I do, General. He means that they are only here because Mr. Masterson won them in a dice game.
How wonderful. This whole meeting, the result of gambling. It shows how good can come out of evil. Sergeant Sarah, you have done remarkable work.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Aha! I did.
We will now give testimony from Nicely. Brother Nicely Johnson. Big Julie.
Well, it happened to me kind of funny.
Like a dream.
Yeah, that's it. A dream.
Tell us, in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on a boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along.
And as I stood, and I hollered, someone made me, that the passengers and life for the people said, sit down, and rock the boat. People said, sit down, rock the boat. And the devil will drag you under by the shock to hell of your traffic coat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, rock the boat. And as I laughed at those passengers to heaven, a great big wave came and washed me overboard. And as I stood, and I hollered, someone save me. That's the moment I woke up. Thank the Lord. And I said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat down. I said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under, so heavy you'll never float. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat.
Brother Brannigan, would you care to testify?
Yes. I would like to testify. I would like to do that testifying in court. Well, I'll testify that you ran a floating dice game here last night. Miss Sarah, you were standing there when all the dice ran out. Are these the fellows?
I've never seen these men before in my life.
Yeah. Now that's like one.
Now, if you would excuse us, officer, we'd like to get back to our meeting.
We got good testimony. I hate to admit it, but we did shoot dice here last night, didn't we, boys? But we're really sorry, right? Yeah.
I'm really sorry.
But I also did something else. I made a bet with a certain guy that he couldn't take a certain girl to Havana with him on a trip. But it does not matter, because I won the bet.
You won the bet?
Well, sure. The guy said he didn't take the girl. Well, that makes me feel a lot better.
Well, hallelujah.
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 number 244, Follow the Fold.
Follow the fold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. To the town that all the light will stray no more. Follow, follow the fold.
Oh, hello. I'm Adelaide, the well-known fiancée. Oh, yes. When are you getting married? 12th of never. Oh, I'm sorry. But try to be forgiving and understanding, and the pain will go away. In the good book, it tells us in Obadiah. 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 You got a boyfriend named Obadiah, huh? Obadiah was an ancient prophet. Don't tell me. Nobody cries like that over an old guy. You know, when I saw you with Sky Masterson the other night. Oh no, you're not in love with Sky. You poor thing. I thought I hated him. I thought I hated Nathan. I still think I hate him. That's love. Adelaide, can men like Sky ever change? For 14 years, I tried changing Nathan. I always thought how wonderful it would be if he was different, but he just can't. A little while ago at our prayer meeting, there were a lot of gamblers who acted as though maybe they could change. Did you say gamblers at your prayer meeting? Was Nathan Detroit there? I'm sure I've heard that name. I think so. How do you like that rat? Just when he should have been lying to me, he's telling the truth. I'm glad I'm through with him. And you ought to be glad you're through with Sky, too. I am. What are we, crazy or something? Why not? Why not what? Marry the man today. Trouble though he may be, much as he likes to play. Crazy and wild and free, marry the man today. Rather than sigh and sorrow, marry the man today and change his ways tomorrow. Carefully expose him to domestic life, and if he ever tries to stray from you, get a TV, get a toolbox, get a puppy, get 2, 6, 9, stop! Marry the man today. Rather than sigh and sorrow, marry the man today and change his ways. And change his ways tomorrow. you.
Come on, Nathan, let's go. Come on. Hey, by the way, where's the wedding?
Holy smoke!
What is it?
I forgot to get a place for the wedding!
Oh, Nathan.
Brothers and sisters, life is one big dice game and the devil is using loaded dice.
Where's the dice game?
Thank you!
Brother Masterson,
Yes, Brother Detroit?
did we get married in your mission, Adelaide and I?
Certainly. I married Brother Masterson and Sister Sarah. I'd be glad to do the same for you.
Congratulations, Nathan. I lay you 8 to 5 will be very happy.
What Obadiah means is...
Obadiah!
He wishes you every happiness, and so do I.
Thank you. I know we're going to be very happy. We're going to have a little place out in the country, and Nathan will be sitting there beside me every single night.
Am I on? Yeah. Okay, this is not the conventional way we do this, but we were rehearsing up until the last minute before you all got here, so we're going to do things a little differently. I'm going to give you the names of the characters, and they're going to come out and back. All right, first we have the dolls and the patrons. Come on up. Next we have the dice shooters. Next we have the hot box dancers. Next we have the Havana Dancing Girls and the Shoe Shiners. Next we have the Mission Band. Next we have Nicely Nicely, Rusty Charlie, and Benny South Street. Next we have Grandpa Arbite, Lieutenant Brannigan, Harry the Horse, and Angie the Ox. Next we have General Cartwright, Big Julie, Mimi, the waitress. Next we have, next we have Nathan Detroit and Sky Masterson. extremely hardworking backstage people, please come up. Give them a round of applause. All tech people, costumes, makeup, running crew, lights, sound, etc., etc. Take a bow, take a bow. Okay, so we tried to pull it off. We did okay. We have one more show tomorrow for the school. Hopefully after some rest we'll all be, with it a little more. I'm not going to talk a lot, I promise you. I've got 3 people to recognize today. I want to recognize Shruti, and I'm so sorry because I know I'll mispronounce her name. Najarayan. Shruti, come on over, I'm sorry. Shruti has just been phenomenal the last few weeks trying to help me because I think she knew that I was losing a screw. And she's been helping me so much, asking me constantly if I need any help, and she's been fantastic, so I wanted to recognize her for that. So Shruti, thank you. I'd like to recognize Devin Klein. Now Devin probably thinks, really? This is surprising. No, the reason I want to recognize Devin is because he did really, really well getting his lines down this time, even though it doesn't maybe look like it, but he really did. Worked really hard. I'm sure it helped that his girlfriend was in the show. So that was probably... Was I not supposed to say that in front of everybody? I'm sorry. So that probably helped a little bit, so they did rehearse together. But no, seriously, you did a good job. Really good job. All right, I'd like to recognize Ben Minch. This is Ben's first show. He's never been in a show before. And I could tell that he was a little nervous. I could hear it in his voice. But he actually did an excellent job, and he was juggling, or I should say dribbling, 3 basketball teams simultaneously while he was doing the show. And he did a really good job, and he gave some of his games up for the show, so I am very impressed, so I wanted to recognize him. Give me a second. The last person I'd like to recognize, last but not least, but yes, the best, the best, the best. This is for my stage manager, Katie Phipps. I will say that I've been working with Katie for a long time now, and I'm really sad to see her go because she's in 8th grade and she's going to graduate. I'm in her class. And she's been... this one. But I wanted to recognize her because she's been my right-hand man for the last, 5 shows? And had she started in her 6th grade, where were you in 6th grade? Oh, actually, I wasn't here in 6th grade. I'm sorry. So she's been at all the shows. She does the variety show. You're going to do the variety show, right? Oh, good. All right, so she's going to be with me for one more show, but I did want to recognize her because she does tremendous work. She's my right-hand man, and she has to make everybody listen to her. But I want to recognize her for that. That's all I'm going to say, because I always talk too much. Good night.